Hey guys, welcome to Charmy's Bookcase, where I, Charmy Terrell, review and discuss books I've read. And in this video, I'll be discussing a few of my favorite and least favorite book tropes. There are so many book tropes out there, and I found out about a new one every day. For those who don't know, a book trope is a recurring element, plot device, theme, or character type that is commonly used in storytelling. I will start with my least favorite and then work my way up. But without further ado, let's get into this. My number one least favorite trope is the stalker trope. The stalker trope presents characters who are obsessively pursue or follow another, sometimes in a way that is romanticized and portrayed as a form of love. Now, whoever in their right mind thinks is okay needs to get their mind checked. Stalking is not okay. Following someone around is not okay. This is crazy. I don't understand how people find this appealing, like Edward from Twilight. I don't understand how him watching Bella sleep is so romanticized. Go read a book, watch some TV, but don't watch me sleep. I also find it very weird that your life revolves around me. Here are some other examples of the stalker trope. And just because I don't like the trope doesn't make the books I'm about to list bad. I just don't like the trope. 50 Shades of Grey by E.L. James, You by Caroline Kepnes, and of course Twilight by Stephenie Meyer. My second least favorite trope is the fake dating trope. This trope describes a scenario where two characters, who are often portrayed unsuited for each other or even antagonistic towards each other, pretend to be in a romantic relationship for a specific reason, but their fake relationship evolves into something real. Examples of these can be seen in the books The Duke and I by Julia Quinn, Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter, The Spanish Love Deception by Elena Armas, and The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Now when it comes to The Hunger Games, I never really think about it, but it is a fake dating trope. I always get caught up in the revolution of it all and Katniss and her fighting to stay alive, but yeah, it is a fake dating trope. I just never realized that until now. Another trope I dislike is the love triangle trope, mainly because you can never find a true love triangle trope book. It involves a main character being romantically involved with two other characters, leading to a choice between them. But it's not really a triangle. It's more like a 90-degree angle. It's two people liking one person. If all three people liked each other, then that would be a triangle, and then you could say it's more like a throuple. Examples of this is Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. Though not really because even though the main character has feelings for the antagonist at the start and her best friend, the antagonist didn't really like her back. He was more like he was using her. So I don't understand if that's really a true love triangle, if it's more like deception. Like, yeah, they made out, but that's not really like love, you know? That could just be lust, you know? While as her best friend did love her and she did love her best friend. So that is, I don't know if that's considered a love triangle, but other people do consider it a love triangle. Another one is obviously Twilight. Everyone knows that one. Shatter Me by Tamara Harfey. Hopefully I said that right. If I didn't, I'm so sorry. Then you have The Hunger Games, which I actually did a really good job in displaying the traditional love triangle trope. I feel like both the male characters were different and both made Katniss see the world differently. It's so funny how The Hunger Games has two of my least favorite book tropes, and yet I still love that book. Now on to a few of my favorite book tropes. The grumpy/sunshine trope. This trope involves two main characters, one who's generally grumpy, surly, and pessimistic, while the other one is bright, bubbly, and positive. I really like this trope, especially in romance novels. I also like it when they reverse the genders. Usually it's the man that's the grumpy side and the girl that is the sunshine side. But I love it when they do when the guy is actually the sunshine and the girl is grumpy. I like that. I personally would be the grumpy person in this scenario. Examples of this can be seen in these following books. My Killer Vacation by Tessa Bailey, a book I didn't like, but I did like this trope. In the Weeds by B.K. Borison, People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry, sorry. Henry Emily is actually a character from Five Nights at Freddy's. And Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies by Heather Fawcett. Another trope I also love is the enemies to lovers trope. This involves two characters who start as antagonists or rivals and ultimately develop romantic feelings for each other. Examples of this can be seen in the following books. The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. Now in the book, This Is How You Lose a Time War by Amal El-Mohtar. I'm so sorry if I butchered the name. And Max Gladstone. Now this shows a better view of the enemies to lovers trope. In other books, I feel like the hate is really one-sided. Like in The Fourth Wing, I kind of feel like she hated him, but he didn't hate her. The same thing with A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. the hate was coming from her, not so him. And by her I mean Farrah, and by him I mean Tamlin. Like, she didn't like Tamlin, but Tamlin didn't hate her. It was really one-sided for the last two examples. And my favorite of all-time book trope is the found family book trope, which refers to a non-biological group of people who provide love, support, and companionship, similar to a traditional family. Guardians of the Galaxy comes to mind when I think of this trope.
All any of you do is yell at each other. You are not friends.
You're right. We're family. We leave no one behind. Except maybe you.
Oh my god.
It's one of my favorite Marvel movies. The first one, not the second one. The second one was okay. Examples of these can be seen in the Lunar Chronicles series by Marissa Meyer. It also can be seen in The Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness, a very witchy name, the Poppy War series by R.F. Kuang, and my two favorites, Vicious and Vengeful by V.E. Schwab. What are some of your favorite and least favorite book tropes? Did you read any of these books, and what do you think about them? Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and hit that bell to be notified every time we drop new content. If you want to follow our social medias, they'll be linked in the description box below. Bye! See you next time!